Are we live? Am I live? Can anyone see this? This is so weird. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I don't know. I think I'm live. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Nope. Okay. All right. I'm going to get ready for this. Oh, I hope I'm doing this right, guys. Hi, peeps. My name is Zina, and I'm aging ethically, maybe not gracefully. But this is suddenly I lost my voice. This is my first live stream. I just learned that those are two different things, streaming and going live. I combine the two. I think I'm just live, basically. I'm going to create a little ambiance here. I'll be right back and give this a moment to do what it does. See if anyone wants to hop on board. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Please say hello in the comments and ask me anything. I will answer just about anything. This is my first live, like I said, and before, and I'm kind of nervous, but I'm not. It's weird. I've been making YouTube videos now for, I think this Halloween will be 2 years already. And I have been talking to you guys in the comment section for a while now, and it's about time that I do a live stream and talk to you guys. If you're available, I know this is the 4th of July and people are doing a lot of family related stuff, but I'm only going to be on here for a little bit. If you missed the live and you have some questions, go ahead and comment in the comment section and I will answer them later. I'm going to light some candles right now and an incense stick, and I'll be right back. There. All right. Okay, now I feel like a proper YouTuber with my candles. Oh. Okay, all right, I am back. I have my candles lit. This is the webcam on my laptop, not on my laptop, on my MacBook, on my Mac PC. Sorry, as I said before, I'm just a wee bit nervous. I have a video that I was going to upload today, but I want to spend a little more time editing it. I had a really, really nice weekend last weekend, and I'm putting together a video to share with you guys, but I want it to be special and I don't want it to be rushed. And lately I've been extremely, I guess, busy. I mean, everybody's busy, but I've changed careers, and it's something that I haven't talked about yet on my channel because I wasn't sure how I felt about this switch just yet. Hold on one second. Okay, so I have been a bartender for about 20 years, probably longer, if I'm being honest, but for a very long time. And it's a profession that was part of my life, you know, and something that I've always fallen back on. And I've grown out of it. I don't drink alcohol anymore. I don't, it's not my passion anymore. It's just a way to make money. And I really just had a hard time coming to terms with a few aspects relating to bartending, which is having to serve meat. And if you're new to this channel, this is a vegan channel. I do reviews of vegan and cruelty-free makeup. I take you with me when I volunteer at farm animal sanctuaries. And sometimes when the restaurants are open, I review local food and eateries and stuff like that. And it ate away at my soul a little bit each and every day as I was working in an industry that deals with meat. And I just can't do it anymore. I couldn't do it. And there were some benefits to being vegan in the food and beverage industry. There's something to be said for, infiltrating the system from within. I've met so many people who have changed their minds about vegans because they've met me, in the industry, and some that have even tried veganism because of, I guess my influence. When you watch someone live and thrive on a plant-based diet, it's infectious in a way. It's a terrible word to use, but it becomes almost contagious. Another terrible word. But you see someone living and thriving and doing well by just, not consuming animals and not participating in that industry. And, it's appealing, to people to see that, especially when they have misconceptions thinking that all vegans are unhealthy or extremists or pretentious or think they're better than you, or all these other misconceptions, when they meet a kind of a down-to-earth person who happens to be vegan, it changes those things. So that has been nice. I've served more and more vegans and vegetarians, in the past couple of years as a bartender than I ever have in my lifetime. So that's been lovely as well, but it's just not for me anymore. So I decided to change, and in May, I started training with the Postal Service. So I'm actually a mail carrier. I wanted to wait until the 90-day mark before I talked about it because it's very challenging, and I've been remarkably exhausted, like more tired than I've ever been in my life. I thought I was tough working on my feet, 10 hours a day as a bartender, but being a mail carrier, I have a whole new respect for postal workers now than I ever have before. It's a super, super hard job to do, and much respect to our postal carriers out there because now I have a fully realized understanding of what it's all about. Now, I'm a postal carrier in Arizona, and it is crazy hot right now, really hot, and honestly a hell of a time to learn how to deliver mail when it's 110 degrees every day. So I've learned how to take care of my body better, how to hydrate. I've been supplementing, so because I've been losing so many nutrients just existing outside of me. A lot more protein shakes. Just all in all, just trying to take better care of myself, which is a job when you're working in an extreme climate. And then, of course, trying to keep up with my channel, which is my passion, which is what I love to do. And it's so disheartening when I put in a full day of work, and I'm so proud of myself for getting through that day and surviving, learning how to deliver mail and doing something I've never done before. And then being so exhausted that I can't do something that I'm really passionate about. I love this job and I love this shift because I can move anywhere in the country and work for the Postal Service. I can shift and do different types of jobs. I've been starting out as a carrier, but I can do something else. There are a lot of different occupations in the postal industry, and the benefits are amazing. I think a lot of people know that. The hours can be good. I'm a rural carrier assistant. I'm not a city carrier. So rural, it's a hard word to say, rural carriers, the good ones, the regulars who've been doing this for years, they go out and they do their tour or they deliver their mail could be an 8 or 9 hour scheduled day, and they do it within like 4 hours. They get home, they get home and they get paid for 9 hours. It's amazing. Eventually I'll get to that place. Right now I'm taking the whole 9 hours in the heat, and I'm tired. Your girl is tired, you guys. But you know what? It's a shift that I needed to make. And I just needed to mature and kind of grow out of bartending and leave that to the kids. Leave it to the kids who have the passion and the flair for mixology. I was that kid, but I'm just not that kid anymore. And I've recently, in the past 3 months, reached that crucial pinnacle shift, to where I have to do something different and something new with my life. And I can't keep bartending. I don't want to be, 70, 80 years old in a bar and they come tell me I have to go home, Zina, it's time to hang it up. And I'm there with my little shaker. I don't want that to happen. I don't want someone to tell me it's time to step down. So I went ahead and I took a big step, a big gamble. I went to the training, and I know I'm kind of all over the place with this, but I'm sorry. I tried to get it all out. The training was tough, especially to be a driver, because you have to do like an obstacle course, and they train you to drive those trucks, which, you're driving on the other side of the vehicle, which is a lot easier than you think it would be. That actually was easier. The obstacle course in the training was nerve-wracking. I was one of the only females in my class. And, that's a point of pride because I did better at the driving than some of the men. And I was being judged and tested by men too. So it was a little intimidating, but I powered through that, which is pretty good. I'm pretty proud of myself. So this is my new journey. I'm going to be a postal carrier until, I don't know, until I grow tired of it, or I decide that I want to do something else. YouTube and being a digital creator is my passion. This is where I want to be, but it takes years to build. I mean, and this live chat is an example. I advertise this on Instagram. I have over 5,000 followers on Instagram. I advertise this on Twitter. I have like 500 people. It's hard to grow a following on Twitter. Can I just say, Twitter's great. I love the algorithm of Twitter because they show everybody's post real time when they're posting it. Unlike Instagram, which the algorithm is, I still don't understand it, you guys. Like, it was about a year ago, my Instagram blew up overnight. Don't know what I did differently. I've always used the same hashtags, the same kind of content. I post a lot of like cute animals, sometimes makeup stuff. I think sometimes I post more memes and cute animals than I do makeup stuff. So that when I post makeup, people are like, what am I following? And, they might even unfollow because they don't realize. I want to be all encompassing, because ultimately I want people to come to my YouTube channel. So I want them to know that I do the reviews. I do animal sanctuary volunteer work, which I've still been doing while I've been training with the Postal Service too. So I've been doing my volunteer work, and I want them to know that I want people to know on Instagram that I'm going to review food and stuff too. But it's just so easy to share memes because I'm a meme queen. I'm very fond of memes, which is something I haven't really talked about on this channel, I guess. But memes are fun. But it's hard to get people to come into a live stream because I'm still kind of new to YouTube. But I feel like you're not a YouTuber. You're not a proper YouTuber until you've done a live stream and you've, reached out to your audience real time, not just like some character behind the camera and said, hey, how are you guys? It's me. I appreciate you watching my videos. I appreciate you coming to this channel. I appreciate you checking in on me on Saturdays. And I really, truly love communicating with you guys in the comments because this is where I want to live. This is where I want to be. But until, it takes a long time to build a YouTube channel, I'm willing to go the distance. And I want to check in with you guys and do these live streams. So this is a lot of fun. And even though I picked a tough day to do a live on 4th of July, but I didn't want to leave you hanging because, like I said, I have a really cute video for you guys. It's just not a video I want to rush. It's something I'm taking my time with, and I'll have it ready by Saturday. Let's see. So let me know again down below what is on your mind. There's a lot going on in the world. We should be, it is 4th of July and it's Independence Day, and, I don't know. I don't feel really fully into celebrating right now. I love being an American. I love living in the United States, but I'm not much of a nationalist per se. I love this country and I love the freedoms of this country, and I'm very proud of that. But to be quite honest, I'm not one of those people that's going to be like, "Woo, we're the best, we're the greatest," because I'm happy to be here. I think I'm fortunate to be here. I think there are a lot of benefits to being a citizen of the United States, but I also think there are some negative things as well. That's why it's important that we use our voices and speak up when there are social injustices going on. And I've already posted a video for Black Lives Matter in support of that. I have done a look for Pride Month, which, to be honest, I wish that look could have been so much better. But as I've just mentioned, the past 2 months, I've been in the realm beyond exhausted. Like, I know I hate it when YouTubers say that. Like, there's these YouTubers that I follow. I love them, but my goodness, every time I log onto their channel, and these are not lives. These are videos that they have edited where they're like, "Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I just, thank you guys. I've been sick. I've been this, I've been that." I'm like, really? 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 Because you can still post if you're tired. What you should be saying, and just be honest, is, look, I need to take a month off of YouTube to get my life together and my mental health in check, and then I'll come back. Rather than be like, "I'm so tired." No one wants to hear that. We're all tired. We're all working hard. We're all, especially right now with we're still in this pandemic, and the numbers and the cases are rising, and people are still, perishing from this terrible disease. And, we're all tired. We're all scared. We're all nervous. We just have to kind of power through right now, because ultimately this too shall pass. And we just have to just stay strong for each other. We're all exhausted mentally, physically. We're all exhausted. Let's see. What else do I want to share with you guys really quickly before I log off today? I'm going to my boyfriend's house, yay, for 4th of July. We are going to get up on his roof and possibly watch some fireworks. Being an Italian American, okay, I have to say this. Being an Italian, we do love our fireworks. I don't know what it is. I don't know why that is. It just is. It just is. And I don't like the stress that it causes animals. I don't like the PTSD that it triggers with our veterans. There's so many. I don't like the mess that it makes for the environment, but I love the beauty of it. I think in the future, as time goes on, we can do impressive fireworks shows, whether it's with drones or whether it's digital or whether it's without sound. I think in Italy, even, they have fireworks now without sound. And how amazing is that? So I'm hoping we get to that place soon, but I still do enjoy a good fireworks display. So I'm going to head over to his place in a little bit and hang out with his 2 sons and hopefully maybe watch some fireworks. I know a lot of fireworks shows are canceled, and I'm okay with that. If they are, I will, we'll watch a movie or something like that. I'm also highly caffeinated at the moment. I probably should have said that in the beginning. So I was ready to talk, but either I'm not live or I just don't have anybody logging in right now, which is fine. Again, it's fine. It's my first live, and I'm just happy to be here, and I'm happy to do it. And I'm happy to read your comments later. If I'm done with this live chat, and you guys are like, "No, I missed it." I missed her live chat. No, what will I do? I'm sure you're not going to say that, but if you have any regrets, just comment down below and I will communicate with you guys at a later time. Yeah, so if there are no fireworks, I'm going to probably just watch something with the boys. I got my boyfriend into the Hannibal series on Netflix. I do enjoy horror movies. I am a proponent of horror genre films, and I don't. There's no mystery about that on this channel. So I will, from time to time, recommend for you guys something cool that I've been watching. It might not be for everybody because not everyone likes horror movies. Not everyone likes being scared. Not everyone finds that thrilling. I do, and some of my friends do. And so I will share my recommendations from time to time. A friend of mine recently, hi Gabriel, recommended a movie called Becky. Really good. Highly recommend it. It's I don't want to say too much about it because even the tiniest spoiler is still a spoiler, but it's a really good suspenseful horror movie on Netflix about this little angsty teenage girl, but it's just chef's kiss, so good. And the Hannibal series on Netflix. Now, if you've watched Silence of the Lambs, that is a classic, iconic horror movie. There was a sequel, Hannibal. Well, then there was a series, Hannibal, that's on Netflix. And in that series, different actors. Gillian Anderson, though, from X-Files, does such a great job. Oh, she's so good in the show. So watch it for Scully, if nothing else. She's just so good. But it's 3 seasons. Hopefully they're going to do a 4th one. It's extremely gory. There is no nudity, which is weird, because usually with horror movies, that's like nudity is like hand in hand. But I think my boyfriend was a little hesitant to watch. He doesn't like super gory horror movies and super like, I don't know, it just gives him like, it gives him anxiety. It gives a lot of people anxiety. It gives me anxiety, but it's a good kind of like nervous. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's like riding a roller coaster. But I got him into Hannibal. So it's 3 seasons of really gory Netflix content. But I do recommend it if you like a show that's shot very well. It's almost like cinematic quality. The acting is superb. The special effects are phenomenal. The it's a mind game, and it's really thrilling and great to watch. So I highly recommend that. Please go watch it. So midday here in the apartment complex, I have my window open. I cannot believe that Cheyenne is not barking right now. She is 15 years old. She's a Norwegian elk hound. My greyhound passed away in January, and I did post a video about that. It was devastating. I did not expect Cheyenne to make it much longer because they were bonded. She has recently developed really bad teeth, so I'm giving her soft food. I'm taking her to the vet this Thursday, but I'm not sure what they can do. Let me know if you have a senior pet as well whom you are just trying to make as comfortable as possible in the twilight of their lives. And let me know if you can relate. I'm not sure if I can get the plaque taken off of her teeth. She doesn't like her teeth messed with. And she's on really expensive food and really good food. She's just an older dog, and her, teeth are susceptible. Her gums look good. It's just the cleaning itself. I don't know if she's going to make it through. So they're going to have to do blood tests first. So she eats well. She sleeps a lot. She is the love of my life. She is my daughter, and she's been in my thoughts, in the forefront of my thoughts, ever since Massimo passed away, to be honest with you. I mean, I love my dogs all the time, but I've been keeping a very close eye on her. Trying not to cry right now. Since he passed, because she's so fragile and she's so old. So, yeah. So that's that on that. I am wearing a very new matte liquid lipstick, and I'm going to be reviewing it in an upcoming video. So I'm doing like a little bit of a wear test today to see how, let's see. Hello. Here. Hello. Is this is like a really pretty mauve color, goes with my little blouse. Thank you very much. I am looking for new cosmetics to fall in love with. And I'm going to end this video with a controversial subject, I guess. I am not blind to the drama that's going on in the beauty community. I've done a video reviewing the Jeffree Star Alien palette. It's right next to me. About a year ago, I did a video reviewing this palette, and I wore a tinfoil hat. This to this day is still one of my favorite palettes. Although it doesn't look like it's gotten a lot of use, it really has. And that's a testament to the quality of Jeffree Star's products. I love that they're cruelty-free. I love that they're vegan. I love the liquid lipstick formulas, although that sometimes they seem to be a little different, but they always perform really, really well, especially for mature lips because they don't bleed, feather, they last all day. However, even though his brand, Jeffree Star's brand, is cruelty-free and vegan, his lifestyle might not be cruelty-free. And I have been keeping up with the drama that's going on in the community, and I'm not happy with it, and I don't want to be a part of it. I'm going to continue enjoying the products that I have purchased because they weren't cheap. These palettes are expensive. I don't even remember. I think this was like $55. They're, his palettes are usually around the $50 range unless you're buying the minis. The quality is so good there, and that's what, keeps me buying it. But I think I'm going to take a little break from purchasing products from problematic influencers and concentrate on buying products from smaller cosmetic companies, from companies run and owned and employed by people of color, because that's very important to me. Of course, everything's going to be vegan and cruelty-free. And I know it's a very specific niche that I'm tapping into, guys, vegan, cruelty-free, small business. But I'm willing to go forth with that mission because it means a lot to me. And you know what? There are a lot of products to review. Hopefully with my new job, I'll be able to afford to buy more stuff too, because, food and beverage, if you've ever worked in this industry, and so many of us have, you know how seasonal it is. And right now we're in the heart of summer, and it is hot here in Arizona. It is like the devil's butt hot. And as a bartender, this is like the dead season. So it's like you have to venture out, you go to work. And I even had like outdoor jobs in Arizona bartending where you just suffered all day, not making any money. And I'm like, how am I going to purchase products for this channel? I did have some, oh, there goes one of my neighbors. Hi. There you go. She's walking her dog. Super cute neighbor. She helped me take care of Cheyenne when I went away this past weekend. And that's the video that I'm putting together for you guys for this coming Saturday. But anyway, she watched my dog, JC. She is a doll, and I'm so grateful to her for taking care of my little senior dog. But that being said, this lipstick is not Jeffree Star liquid lipstick. This is a matte liquid lip from another company. So I'm officially announcing that I am cheating on Jeffree Star. But as I started to say before, I had a major growth spurt on this channel because I recommended Jeffree Star products, and I still stand by the quality of his products. I still stand by the vegan and cruelty-free aspect. And he kind of lost me too when he did that Morphe Cosmetics partnership, and I was excited about it because I'm like, okay, this is going to be new packaging. This is going to be a new venture for him. Morphe, there's actually, I'm fortunate to live kind of near a Morphe store. So I'm like, oh, wow, okay, I can get some more Jeffree Star stuff at Morphe. But then some of the brushes were natural bristles, okay? So that kind of kicks the whole theory of his product line being vegan and cruelty-free right in the ass, because natural bristles mean that they're animal derived. So, and then Morphe, I don't think they're cruelty free. So his palettes and his brushes aren't vegan and cruelty free at Morphe, but his private line is. I had a hard time kind of doing the mental gymnastics around that a few months ago. Actually, it's probably a year ago. So that kind of bothered me. I'm not gonna lie. And then like all this drama every year, this drama with these guys. It's like, come on, how much attention and how much money do you need? You know, there's enough room in this community for everyone. I just don't get it. I guess when you reach a certain pinnacle, I don't know. There's just, it's like with politics, you know, you get to the top, you get to the highest point, and to get there, you have to like claw and kick and scream and shove. I don't want to be involved with that. I don't want to have anything to do with that. I don't stand that at all. You know, as much as I do love the products, I don't love the controversy that goes along with the products. There are so many influencers out there, and that are not problematic and really fun to watch. Of course, my favorite is Raw Beauty Christie. I adore her, and I recently learned that, as the rest of the world did, in the midst of so much like political unrest and social unrest and injustice and sadness and a pandemic, and I'm switching careers. My body is just spent and I'm exhausted. And, you know, my baby, my doggy, you know, is going through some things and all this stuff going on. I have my family. I have my boyfriend and his beautiful sons. And Raw Beauty Christie, I'm going to cry, announced that she's pregnant after 15 years of infertility. You guys, that touches a part of my soul because I am also infertile. And I was married. I got married at 21, just like Raw Beauty Christie. My mother passed away when I was 27, and when I was in my 20s, just like Raw Beauty Christie. I didn't have the most successful marriage for several reasons. I take accountability for the fact that I was very immature. Part of the reason was my husband wanted a family, and I could not provide that family. And it was my, I don't want to say fault that I couldn't get pregnant, but I did not have both fully functioning ovaries. So I could not get pregnant. I did get pregnant twice, and I lost those children both at the first trimester through miscarriage. And once, right before my mother died, I lost my first child. And then I lost my second child after my mother passed away. I couldn't have children, and I stopped trying, and I gave up on that, and I went through a rough time with my marriage. So to see a person who has experienced that heartache, who wanted a family, wanted to be a mom, actually get the chance to be a mom, I cried like a baby. I cried ugly tears when I watched her video when she announced that she was pregnant, because I think the world needs healing right now, and the world needs like good news. And if you haven't already, go check out Raw Beauty Christie's channel and check out her announcements that she's pregnant. I think she waited after the first trimester, which is understandable to tell her followers, because you don't know. Anything can happen in that first trimester, and especially if you've been trying to get pregnant for so long. Okay, so I actually didn't know I was going to talk about Raw Beauty Christie in this live, and here I am crying about it. But congratulations to Christie and her husband, Zach. Unlike me, she's in a very happy relationship. She's put in the work, and those two love each other so, so much. And I'm just so thrilled that they're going to be having a Raw Beauty baby, I guess. And we're all going to be part of that journey. Okay, now I'm crying. So, look, guys, I'm going to try to do a lot more of these lives for you guys. I'm so sorry. So follow Unproblematic non-drama related channels. You know, it's fun to watch, especially some of the drama channels commenting on what's going on, this drama-geddon right now. It's kind of interesting, and I guess it's entertaining. It's more voyeuristic and kind of like a guilty pleasure of mine to tune into some of these channels and see what's going on and some of their biased opinions. But there are a lot of unproblematic people out there. I watch a lot of like goth channels. I watch a lot of beauty channels, and I'm trying to stay as far away from the drama as possible. So as you will not be seeing as much Jeffree Star on my channel anymore, you will be seeing a lot of new stuff as I can afford to buy them. And I'm trying to get through the crying. Is every time I picture Raw Beauty Chrissy's face, I just want to start crying because I love her so much and I'm so happy for her. But follow the unproblematic people. They deserve your love. And stay away from the negativity, and be real and be true to yourselves, and go live on your channels, go live on your social media. It's it's a oh, hi Rita. I don't know how long that comment's been there because I've just been going on. But hi Rita, love your channel, have laughed with you and cried with you too. Oh, I'm gonna cry again. Keep up the good work, you're awesome, Zina. Thank you so much, Rita, that's really sweet. And now I am crying again. Thank you guys, and thank you for tuning in, even if you tuned into this live later. I just appreciate you checking out my channel and my videos in any way. But yeah, speak out on your social media, about what's important to you. Let me know down below what you've been thinking about recently, what's happening in your life, if you've been facing any challenges or going through, any obstacles or any hurdles like I've been doing recently. And just let me know how you're doing. And be safe out there. Be careful out there. Wear your masks, okay? If you're in a group of people, wear your masks and just be kind to each other, be compassionate, and just know that love and compassion always wins, always, always, always. Sometimes it's a lonely road to walk, but just know that there are a lot of us out there walking with you. I love you guys so much. Thank you. I'm gonna take off here and head out and go to my boyfriend's house now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Mwah. All right, how do I turn this off? What do I do? Bye.